It's we have a group of old college soccer buddies, in an 8-man league. No money, just for fun, and
Ugh.
really the only thing you got to do to stay in the league, not even a punishment at the end of the league, was determined for last place. Only thing you have to do is to send a beer chug for the lowest amount of points scored that game week. Okay? That's the only thing you really have to do to stay, you know, in the likes of the league. Just be the fellow citizen and team member of the league. The person who, theoretically, this guy, was the lowest point scorer in the league. Thursday night comes around, you have to send your video in before Thursday night kicks off, okay? And this guy does not send the video in. He then gets called out by all the league members saying this is something that has been solidified for what week are we in now?
10.
Going into week 10, so 9 weeks. It's been solidified for 9 weeks, and he's like, oh, I don't know what the rules are. I had no idea. Anyway, and then
Seth,
he
could you
goes to.
repeat that? Sorry. Could you do your muck impression again? I just want to verify again.
No. Hey, I didn't say it was Muck. I just said there's this person in our league.
Oh,
This is the person then gets called out by everybody. He then says he is sick, sends in a video without any words, and just chugs a beer, makes no comment, and then is just pissed off the rest of the time. So I want to ask our viewers, what do you think the punishment should be for this person? Should it be a points deduction? Should he have to drop someone from his team to the waiver wire? Or is this just a completely absurd allegation and he should just be let off the hook for sending in his one requirement to be a league member?
So,
And that member
I think
is Logan.
Lando. I think Lando is just looking for any opportunity
Oh yeah, he
to
wants
just
my points deducted because
to
he is
just
so bad.
skate by.
He's
He
trying to
is on
slither
thin ice.
in. He's terrible.
Yeah.
His team's awful.
Yeah.
He has put up less. He's literally put up 300 points in 4 weeks. Last 4 weeks, he put up like 60 or 80, like 2 weeks ago or a week ago. He's terrible.
I've
So he's
stopped
trying to
caring.
make excuses for one, for two. This was never fully established. Yes, we were obviously doing the chug. That is a fact. Have we ever said, "Oh, you got to do it before the Thursday night game"? When we never said that. So with that being said, that's as if saying, "Oh, the last place team at the end of the season, we just go, yeah, by the way, you have this punishment." Like it's the exact same thing. I'm not taking any punishment for this. That's absurd. If you want me to drop my worst player on the team, I'll go ahead and do it. But that is it. There's no chance I'm taking any other punishment. And also, I chug my beer faster than anyone in this fucking chat right here. Not to mention Mocha about when he last had to do it earlier in the season. He did it also on a Thursday, I believe at halftime. I said I was sick as well because I was just being stubborn because I hate you all.
so
It's just
just
offending
quickly,
you.
just quickly, are you confirming these allegations to be true, and you indeed did it later than we've done in the past?
There's receipts. There's no question about that. But my
Okay.
point remains. My point remains. Jacob, bottom of the table, we cannot just say at the end of the season, Jake, you got this fantasy punishment for losing.
I agree. I agree.
There was
It has
no
to be
established
stated.
time. It was just you
I
have to
agree.
drink a beer. It was a Thursday night. Like
Listen, I have
the game
to
was-
agree with Ryan Landry. Or I have to agree with Logan Muck because I know Ryan Landry, and I know he saw it. He saw the late submission, and he was like, "Here's my chance to just be a scumbag again. I'm going to slither in and just get under Logan's skin because I have a shit team." Now, one could argue. Actually, you don't have to argue. I have the worst team in this league because I'm terrible. But it's freed me from caring, so I can see Ryan Landry's tactics from a mile away. I can see them.
My only
And
thing
if
here,
anyone should be punished here, it should be Lando. When he drank his beer, we're supposed to chug a beer. Lando took about 7 sips. So if anyone were to be punished, it should be him himself.
I have gone back into the chat, and I can confirm that out of all of the people that have chugged, there's only been 2 instances where someone has sent their beer chug after the Thursday night game has started. Both instances have occurred when it was Logan Muck.
Wow. You're a repeat offender.
But here's my thing. No rule. There was no rule. And that proves my point even further. If you didn't catch it the first time, and now you're just suddenly trying to...
Muck, let me ask you this question. Muck, if you get caught going 100 miles per hour in a 50 mile per hour speed zone, and you do it once, or you do it twice and you only get caught once, what happens?
Yeah, but if it's not a rule that if there's no speed limit sign, if you're out in New Mexico driving on a straightaway,
do you get charged
on a straight? Not if you're on a straightaway with no speed limit.
Are you still breaking the law?
If you're out in New Mexico and there's no speed limit listed, no.
So
which
you
is
thought
this
you could
case
get away
because
with it twice.
There was no rule.
Thought
There's
you could
no
get away
rule.
with it twice. That's crazy.
There's no rule.
Funny thing is, you tried blaming it on Mocha for doing it late, and it was you that did it late.
Yeah, I knew that
Twice.
as well. But
Wow.
Yeah.
I did think Mocha may have done it once, but
Sometimes it's not
did
about
it.
the rules. Sometimes it's about social awareness and respect for the league.
Ryan Landry
For
has
the
not
others?
chugged a beer once. He has taken 6 sips every time he's been the lowest. So if there's
Listen,
anyone
I hate
who's
to
to be
side
punished,
with Logan this many times.
To be
but
fair, Ryan Landry was also going along with the norms, as I was the first man to get punished, and I drank a glass full of Tito's, and it took me 2
it's
minutes.
different.
So I think Ryan
Well,
Landry
it's
is
Tito's.
exempt for his rule on that one. And as we
Hard
know,
liquor does
Ryan
not
Landry,
equate to a White Claw.
we would not want Ryan Landry to shotgun a beer in his dark room, because once he gets the beer all over the place, he won't be able to clean it up because he won't be able to see. So I think if anyone has a reason to not do the norm, it would be him.
But how is that? You can't just say there's a reason because of this. I have a reason then because of I was doing something on a Thursday night. Like that's your argument there.
I don't think.
I was busy.
Right.
I was busy.
I don't think. I want to side against Muck, but for the other 7 weeks, if everyone's doing the same thing and you're the only one to not do it twice, that's where I'm a little confused.
I mean, hey,
It's just
Kenny,
my thought is it's a
if
Thursday.
I jump off a bridge, are you gonna follow suit just because I did it?
Well, that's a great question. No, I would not jump off the bridge. But I also understand, like Smitty said, it's the social awareness. Everyone's doing it at a certain time, so why do you have to be the one that's late?
Terrible.
Well, but everyone was
argument.
doing it on a Thursday though. I was
You
going
can
to do it
any time before Thursday.
Yeah, but everyone was doing it on a Thursday. I was gonna do it on the Thursday because I had previously done it on the Thursday. It was late.
What else
It
did
was
you
at like
notice about
halftime.
the thing that people were doing on Thursday? Since you did notice that it was only happening on Thursday, did you happen to notice that all of those occurred before the game started?
I really didn't care. To me, it's the game. It was Thursday.
So you
They were
cared,
drinking on
you
Thursday.
cared enough to do it on Thursday, but you didn't care enough to do it on the time that everyone else did it. I'm just
Plain and
trying
simple,
to understand
I had
the
not
facts.
started drinking. Plain and simple, I had not started drinking yet. I started drinking then, and then I chugged a beer. I was gonna do it at halftime because I was watching my Bengals play. I'm sorry.
Sounds
I was
perfect.
not,
I just wanted to know.
I'm not focused on drinking a beer within your 20 minutes right there. The 20-minute timeline.
Can you confirm or deny that you were late to the start of this podcast recording?
I can neither confirm nor deny. I don't have those receipts. My Wi-Fi might have kicked me out once or twice. We don't know for sure what happened, but I'm not going to make excuses on that. But we won't know for sure.
We just spent the past 5 minutes making excuses, but I want the chat to let us know below, is Muck in the right or in the wrong?
I do not recall that.
But
I do not recall.
Final argument,
Let
you
us
cannot
know.
place a rule on something that is not further established. Regardless of what a norm is, there's no rule, there's no punishment established. You cannot accuse, you cannot quit. If the glove fits, you cannot
And
quit.
Lando has a history of doing this too, of these made up rules. Let me take you back. Junior year, bus ride home, Duquesne, tough loss. Guess who's got to get up and sing a song because he's new to the team?
Oh,
even
wow.
though I've fucking been there 2 years. All right, I'm singing the song, and Ryan Landry sticks his big, fat, ugly melon up from the seat and goes, "Not loud enough. Go again." There was no rule stated.
I can't
sang the
confirm.
song.
I can't confirm. As a member of this team, I've seen it happen before where you get booed and you didn't sing loud enough.
yeah, and knowing how loud of an individual you actually are, I was very underwhelmed. But anyway, continue.
That's it. That's it. There's a history here of coming up with unestablished rules halfway through that he likes to exert. And I for one, have had enough of it like I did that night. I sat my ass down and did not sing
Yeah.
again.
I was going to say, can you
were there
confirm?
rules? Go ahead, Lando.
No, go ahead, Kenny. I would like to hear this first.
My only question is, I feel like it was explained what the directions of the singing was, but I'm just here to. Can you confirm that? Was that said?
Yeah, I just, can you confirm or deny that you sat your ass back down and cried like a little baby because you weren't accepted? And
No.
if things didn't go your way, you cried about it and held a little temper tantrum.
Oh wow.
Is that
I
what
have
you're
a-
doing? And then now you're taking the side of your best buddy who's throwing a temper tantrum as
no,
well.
no.
Is it a coincidence
Wow.
that you two are best
We might
buddies
have
from
cooked
Cincinnati
you.
who just watched your Cincinnati Bengals get
No.
fucking destroyed by Lamar Jackson?
Wow.
No, I have one rule. Okay? If that entire team comes to my house and gets fucked up on the weekends at my house and I have to clean up my house afterwards, I don't have to sing in front of them, okay? I'm already there, baby.
So you have rules for
All
yourself, and you don't care about the rest of the
I
team.
do not back Jacob with this. I do want to say. Because the rules were established prior. The rules were established.
You know what? I take it all back. You know what? I say we make him fucking drop his best fucking player on that team.